What's up, disciplined investor?
We got Benzinga CEO Jason Raznick here with us.
The man, the myth, the legend, Tom Nash.
Peter Schiff on the Power Hour with us live today. Interesting, different, unique, innovative companies. Mia, you are live with us on the Power Hour. What's up?
Thank you so much for inviting me on.
Jessica Billingsley, that is the CEO of Akerna, the best trade idea resource out there. Dan, that's a good intro. Spencer.
Yep.
Friday, feeling wild?
Yeah, I didn't even know we were doing this.
Get ready to rumble!
Benzinga Nation, jam-packed show today. Peloton up 5%.
What's up, disciplined investor?
We got Benzinga CEO Jason Raznick here with us.
The man, the myth, the legend, Tom Nash.
Peter Schiff on the Power Hour with us live today. Interesting, different, unique, innovative companies. Mia, you are live with us on the Power Hour. What's up?
Thank you so much for inviting me on.
Jessica Billingsley, that is the CEO of Akerna, the best trade idea resource out there.
Why? Why, Luke?
Friday, woo!
Why do you do these things? Why do you torture me, man?
It's Friday. I'm cracking my Diet Mountain Dews. You know, just feeling a little bit wild today.
Yeah, as I was
You
saying,
all ready to talk stocks?
all right. As I was saying, I didn't even know we were doing this show until 10 minutes ago. So, welcome everyone.
Do it again in the chat. All right. Are we giving away shirts today too? Yes, we are. Boom. We got 4 shirts to give away. Everybody wants the intro again, Spencer.
No.
It's the best damn content we have, and there's no soundboard today.
Unfortunately, I think the moment may have passed. It was funny the first time. The second time, I don't know.
All right. Should we talk about stocks?
Yes. Do you want to start? So, where do you actually? Let's do this. Where do you want to start? That's what we'll do.
All right. I want to start with
Let's get ready to rumble!
Benzinga Nation, jam-packed show today. Peloton up 5%.
What's up, disciplined investor?
We got Benzinga CEO Jason Raznick here with us.
The man, the myth, the legend, Tom Nash.
Peter Schiff on the Power Hour with us live today. Interesting, different, unique, innovative companies. Mia, you are live with us on the Power Hour. What's up?
Thank you so much for inviting me on.
Jessica Billingsley, that is the CEO of Akerna, the best trade idea resource out there.
Don't mess with me, man.
That was good. That was good. You got me on that one.
You put my email out there now. It's
Yeah, guys, look in the chat, okay? Somebody's asking about the t-shirt giveaways. There you go. All right. I'm going to load up my trusty Benzinga Pro.
Yeah.
Stock to buy, Spencer. Let's hit it. We're Genius Brands.
okay. Is there news today? News me.
There's no news, Spencer.
Okay. This is one that there's like never news on, right? Or there is news, but it's like never like
There's like never news.
yeah.
All right. Do you know this company?
I'm aware. Yes. I've interviewed Andy before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give us the lowdown.
Essentially, production / studio / OTT for children's programming. OTT meaning over the top. But yeah, production company studio for children's shows. So the most recent headline we have is they announced that their Stan Lee's Superhero Kindergarten has exceeded 40 million views on their cartoon channel. Cartoon spelled with a K. But essentially, it's an over-the-top provider of children's programming, and they have a lot of IP. A lot of IP.
So here's why I think it's interesting.
Yeah,
is the thesis that I have is that the stock is really cheap right now, and you only need one of these series to hit and become like what's that dog show that I like, Spencer? Puppy Dog Pals.
Peppa Pig. What?
No, the dog one. All that you need is one of these shows to hit.
Paw Patrol.
There you go.
No.
Paw Patrol.
Okay.
All you need is one of these shows to hit for the company to make a shit ton of money. They have the Stanley universe. They had the Marvel rights. They have the deal with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And then they have, some new brands as well. And so basically my thesis is that I think that there's very limited downside in the stock with how cheap it is. And all you need is one of these to hit. Here's a portfolio of brands right there.
Yeah.
So I don't know. What is your thought on that sort of take on it?
I think the business is one thing, the stock is another, and this thing is got a low float, right? It's got how many shares?
Yes.
How many shares on the float?
You want low float? You need to rephrase that. You need to call it upside surprise. You just might wake up to the stock up 100%. It's called upside surprise.
It's not as low as I would have thought. It's actually 286 million shares, which is not low. Certainly not a lot, but it's not low. Not low to the point where like anybody can decide to push this thing around. Right? It will take some capital, but it's on the low end of the range for sure. So as you've seen from the chart, and the stock can do some really weird things. It went to $11 last year. At one point, so we're at $1 right now. So you almost have to look at the business and the stock separately, because the stock can do crazy things irrespective of what's going on with the company. Your point is valid, Luke. All it takes is one.
All it takes is one, and I think that your downside is relatively limited. And then can we talk through some of the numbers a little bit, Spency?
What numbers you got?
All right, so revenue is basically non-existent right now.
Oh, that's fantastic.
What do you think trailing 12-month revenue is?
Well, you just said it was non-existent, so I don't know.
It's greater than zero. $3 million, right? Which is more or less non-existent.
I think it's more than Nikola. Anyway.
Okay, so revenue is non-existent. Market cap, $500 million, $350 million enterprise value, which means that they are carrying debt. The company recently raised about $160 million. So cash dilution, I don't think, is an issue, and so this is absolutely not a bet on valuation, which is typically how I look at stocks. This is something that I'd look at a little bit differently, which is
this is for you like a YOLO play.
It's a little bit of a YOLO play.
Yeah.
You want one to hit, and I have a general bull thesis on the space, right? The business that we're in is media and content. We see the evolution. The cable channels are losing power. That's actually one of the reasons that I got conviction in the stock, and I've been thinking about it for a while. And this week, I think it's time to pull the trigger. Is what happened with CNN. CNN, right? They have their main broadcast on the main cable stations. This week, they announced that they're going to run a second broadcast at the same time, specifically for streaming platforms, right? The old way of the world was that all content was consumed on cable networks, on broadcast television, right? The major networks dominated it. And if you got one of those deals, you're good to go. If you don't have those deals, you're screwed. It's becoming more dispersed, more and more streaming platforms coming out. The reason that CNN is running literally a concurrent broadcast, the same news, different anchors doing the same thing all day, is because they have the deal for their main programming locked up with the big cable networks. Now they can actually bring something over to streaming. I think that push continues to happen, and that's where it leaves a lot of room in there for upside surprise on something like a Genius Brands. You need one of these to hit.
I don't know if I follow you, because the whole reason CNN's doing it is, like you said, is they literally can't just move their linear programming over to
but here's what I'm saying. They're saying that being able to be on those streaming platforms is so important to them that they're hiring a staff of 450 people. And that's not 450 cheap people, but they're hiring a staff of 450 people in order to build that concurrent programming.
Sure, but it's almost because their hands are tied. They have to. So, but okay. So yes, they're saying we think streaming is so important. We will do that. We will spend this money either way, and because Genius Brands already lives in this space, that it's sort of a.
It already lives in this space. It has titles. It has product. It has, again, the Marvel universe, I think, is a very big deal. It's a differentiator.
Here's a question for you. So, what is the market cap of Genius Brands? So it's 406. It's about $500 million. Call it $500 million. I wonder what the appetite out there is for them to get scooped up. we're like a lot of people right now in Hollywood are speculating now that Amazon went and bought MGM, and assuming that deal goes through, which it probably will because it's a small deal for Amazon. There's probably going to be a bit of a grab right now for everyone trying to buy as much IP as they can. Right, Lionsgate is frequently mentioned as a name that is ripe for takeover. Right, LGF. Why not Genius Brands? If they have the catalog, if they have the IP, if they have the rights, theoretically, and I know nothing, I'm just throwing this out there. Theoretically, couldn't they get scooped up by Disney, for example? I'm just saying.
Yes, absolutely, Spencer.
Yeah. M Harry says, "Are you kidding me?" I don't know. I don't know if you're referring to Genius Brands or what, but it's something to think about for sure. I don't know in the stock. This is not really my bag, this kind of thing. But like you said, it's a YOLO play for you. So there's nothing.
This is my YOLO play, baby.
There's nothing wrong with that. I have a YOLO play on right now. Can I tell you about it?
Yep. Let me hit this. Boom.
Oh, you're doing it right now?
I do it. I only do it on the show.
I didn't realize you were doing it. Oh, there you are on the screen.
I'm filled, baby. I stay filled.
You stay filled.
All right, so there's the YOLO trade.
Luke only
throwing it out to the chat. 1 if you like it, 2 if you don't.
Luke only does marketing orders. He doesn't wait for the market to come to him. He goes to the market.
I stay filled.
Stay filled.
All right, give us your YOLO trade that you have on right now.
My YOLO trade is DraftKings. I'm in it yesterday from 48 like 50, I think I want to say, give or take a few cents. And the thesis was it's rallied $9 in the last 3 days.
Why? Do you know why?
Do I know why? I mean, I think it's fair to say that it was a little bit oversold. This thing has been punished from $74 to $40, right? Did it ever,
NFT, baby?
Did it ever deserve? Hold on. Did it ever deserve to be at 74? Probably not. Does it deserve to be at 40? Probably not. So that rally started a couple of days ago. But yesterday, I think it was yesterday, right? Yeah, it was yesterday. It was Wednesday. I'm sorry. It was 2 days ago. The rally kind of began on Tuesday with the rest of the market, but 2 days ago is when they announced their NFT platform / store or marketplace. That's the correct term. Their NFT marketplace. So I saw that got me thinking. Mitch pointed out, we do have NFL coming back in like a month and a half or so. Obviously huge for sports betting. The thing is probably oversold. I'm going to take a flyer and stop myself out at like the 44 area, 46 or 44 area, somewhere like I think the open. I think Wednesday's open. Wednesday was the day they had the NFT news. So Wednesday's open was like 46. So I'll stop myself. If it falls below 46, I'm done. But that's my level. I'm going to lean on it, and until then, I'm golden.
All right, and then the catalyst that you're looking out for on DraftKings, and this sounds like it's a swing trade, is you have the NFT launching, which I believe is going to be 2 weeks from now, and then you also have the return of NFL.
Yeah, and also so at some point, Kathy Wood will probably come back in favor, like in terms of what she's buying and selling, and the chat's mentioning this as well. She's been loading up on DraftKings.
Did you see that Kathy Wood tweet? Should we share that I sent you?
No, we should not share that tweet. I think the internet is a weird place. Okay. At some point, people are going to start paying attention to what Kathy Woods buys again. I expect. Market tends to move in cycles, and she's been loading up on DraftKings this whole time. So, I'm long for a swing from 48 to 50. Stop myself out at 46, and we'll see how it goes. We hit 50 today for a hot second.
If you guys want to see the tweet that's banned from the show, I just put it in the chat.
It's just a little bit weird. I mean, you could show it if you want. It's just a little bit. I mean, I'd feel weird. Think about this. What would Joel think? Okay.
Does Joel stay filled though?
I don't know. No, he doesn't, because he's all about the.
All right, Spencer. Next stock on the list.
He always complains that the market never gets to his order.
Did you see Facebook today, Spency?
I did see Facebook. One of the reasons for the move, Credit Suisse is out with a new street high price target on Facebook. Don't know if you saw that this morning, Luke.
All right, give us the price target.
480 is your new.
Stock was at 360, let's call it, when they threw that out there.
Yeah, we'll call it that. Sure. So it's going to be at 480 in like a few days at this rate. Up 6% today. It's not just Facebook. It's, the whole social media space. You look at Snapchat, which is just, the candle looks ridiculous today. All time.
Yeah, and so let's talk about social as a whole.
Yeah.
So Snap, you brought up, Spencer. Let's pull that one up.
Great.
I'm going to refresh my trusty Benzinga Pro as well.
Here, why don't I just do this? So
pro.benzinga.com, guys. PRO.
Snap right there.
23% on Snapchat.
Yeah, huge gainer. Earnings, great quarter. You all know that by now. Twitter, great quarter as well. Not holding gain quite as much, but still up nicely for the day. Of course, Facebook, we just talked about. And Pinterest, they report. When do they report? I bet you it says it right here. Confirmed for 6 days from now, next Thursday after the close. Look at Pinterest today, up 5%. Is that an all-time high? It is not an all-time high. Okay. The whole sector looking strong. I don't know if you own any of these. I don't.
Here's my move. Wait, I'm getting a call from Aaron Thomas.
Why?
Hello?
Hey, Luke, how's it going? Just
going well.
Pitch my stock.
Okay. Found your phone.
All right. Wait, he wants to pitch a stock though. I wanted to hear what his stock was.
There's no stock to pitch.
He doesn't have a
All
stock.
right. So Facebook all-time highs. I mean, we're right up at that high of the day, more or less. My play on it, which I do own Facebook. If we go back to the live portfolio, I bet that looks beautiful. Here, I'll give me a second. I'll get that loaded up, Spencer. But I'm sitting long and strong, not bailing. Stock is at all-time high. Intraday, we're at high of the day. That is absolutely a let it ride for me.
I have not and am still not interested in Facebook, and I probably will never be. Because their share of the digital advertising market can basically only go down from here, right? They've got a duopoly with Google. That's I think what's the number, Luke? 85% of all money spent on ads on the internet goes through one of those two companies. And they have a duopoly. If there's one company that seems like they're most in the crosshairs of everybody in Washington, it is Facebook. It seems like everybody is pissed off.
Sure, but let me tell you why I got long Facebook in the first place. And you know that I'm a value person, and I hate buying expensive stocks, right? The reason why I got long Facebook is because at Benzinga, we have tested every advertising platform out there. Facebook and Google, which I'm also long Google, far out-achieve anything else. Right, I'm sort of lucky in that I get to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars running advertising on these platforms and actually seeing what the customer experience looks like. Google and Facebook ad experiences generate significant ROI. I specifically don't own Snapchat or Twitter because we've spent a lot of energy trying to advertise on both of those platforms. No efficacy at all. Right. Obviously, Snap is on a rip today. It works for somebody. It doesn't work for us. But because Facebook and Google were so effective for us, that when we tested them, I don't know, a year ago, that's what my catalyst was to get into them. And I hate buying expensive stocks, but it was still enough for me.
Okay. I applaud you for applying some personal experience to your thesis, but you haven't convinced me yet. So, all right, I'm probably not changing my mind here. I own Facebook because I own the S&P 500 in that regard, but I will never own Facebook individually. Did you see? Wait, what do I want to talk about just now?
I've got others, Spencer. If you want me to keep going.
Well, did you see Oracle today? Why is Oracle down? Does anyone know? I know.
Who cares about Oracle?
All right, it's down.
Here's what I'll say, Spencer.
I don't know why. All right, what are you watching? You're watching some ticker with 6 letters.
But let's talk about ticker AEHR. Anybody who watches the show, let's pull this up. We had a guest come on the Power Hour earlier this week, I believe on Tuesday. pitched the stock again, ticker Alpha Echo Hotel Romeo. And look what happened to the stock from the time of the pitch, Spencer. So we were somewhere in the 550 range. Our guest came out, made $100 claim on price target. Stock ran all the way up to 9. It's now trended back down to where it is. But the reason why I wanted to talk about this one is did anybody get into this stock after the Power Hour pitch? It was a crazily enthusiastic pitch. Basically, what the company does is they do semiconductor testing for like the chip makers. They have gotten several orders recently. So if I scroll down to our trusty Benzinga Pro Newswire, let's look at press releases. That'll be easier, right? $10.8 million order, $2.9 million order, $1.4 million order, $2.3 million order, etc. As these press releases have been hitting, the stock has been popping on them. And basically, our guest came out to say, the company has been on a PR tear recently and been publishing a ton of news out on the stock. Every time that they're dropping one of these press releases that they're winning an order, the stock is popping off of that. That's why he's long the stock. That was basically his short, medium term move on it. And so I'm curious if anybody got into it. I haven't. But there we go. At least one person in the chat did it. They made $9. There we go.
Good. Somebody just dropped Roku in the chat. Dear Lord, did you see Roku today?
No.
What is going on? Sometimes I feel like these trades that I don't make, because I assume they're just too obvious. Like this Roku trade, it's like they are doing something with the Olympics, right? They've got some deal with NBC to broadcast a lot of Olympic stuff on the Roku platform. Olympics start today, obviously, or opening ceremonies were today. It just seems so obvious. You think everyone knows this. There's no way the market's gonna no way it's gonna rally on this because this is old news. But
I don't know why you have to make this political, Spencer.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's up 9% today, almost 9%. And the only thing that's going on is that they have the Olympics, which we knew they would have. Anyway, huge move. Is that an all-time high? We're close to an all-time high. All-time high is 486, and we're at 456 right now.
All right, so you guys heard Spencer say at level 486. If you're looking for a spot to get in, check this out. These are weekly candles we're looking at. We have 3 weekly candles with that high right at that 486 level. If you're in it now, watch yourself as you move into that all-time high. We blow through that. Who knows where we're stopping?
Luke, I want to know.
I think that this is actually at high of day. I might take this one out, Spency.
Hey now.
Do I do it?
On the short side?
No, we're going long, baby. I don't short stocks that are at all-time highs.
We just said it's not.
Okay, it's 8% away. No way.
Good math.
Sorry that I'm good at math, too. You know why, Spencer?
Because you're hot stocks, Luke.
I stay filled. All right, there it is. There's number 2, hitting Roku on the upside. Guys, the level that I'm going to be watching is that 46 that Spencer called out. Stocks approaching that high at high of the day. Here's basically the catalyst for the swing trade is you have this weekend, right, opening of Olympics. I bet there's analyst notes that drop pre-market on Monday talking about how much utilization Roku got for the streaming of the Olympics. So positive analyst commentary. I think that's what gives us the pop on Monday up to or through that all-time high. If we take it out, great. If not, then I'll stop out of this thing pretty quickly.
Luke, do you own any Chinese education stocks like TAL or EDU?
Oh,
good. Oh. Don't look. Do you own? You ever own any like alcohol stocks like Sam? No. Sam's down 24%.
I don't own any Sin stocks, Spencer.
Sam's down 24% today. I know you don't care because you're not a big drinker, but apparently their sales declined year over year. So I guess people were drinking a lot last year and a lot less this year.
All right, Spency, what about DD?
Yeah. Today's
the YOLO trade day. Today's maybe the day to take a crack at DD.
As much as I do like hate all of these Chinese stocks, And I mentioned this morning, but we had a chat challenge the other week, and the winner won because they picked DD, right? Because sometimes the stocks that are punished the most can just decide to rip higher for 2 or 3 days just because. And from that point of view, DD's definitely a candidate to rip higher at some point. Like DD's a candidate to go to like $12 over the course of like 2 days, right? That's a 50% gainer. It's certainly a candidate to do that.
All right, and if you guys don't know what DD is, ticker DIDI, Delta India, Delta India. This is Uber of China, and the company went public 2 weeks ago now, maybe 3 weeks. That same week that it went public, Chinese officials took it off of the App Store because of like security concerns with how they're collecting user data. Basically, it fucked with everybody who bought into the stock right after it became public in the U.S. And so here's what I think the bull case for a DD is that it is like ubiquitous in China. I mean, it's like if there's Uber and Lyft, but there's no Lyft, right? All that there is Uber. There's one solution for anybody to come out and replace that solution. There's a lot of infrastructure to be built. There's a lot of consumer behavior to be built. It's just not going to happen. And so that's why I think, is there a little bit of market manipulation going on? Maybe, sure. But that said, I mean, it is so ubiquitous. And then you have a day like today, the stock is selling off I don't believe that there's actually any news out on DD.
Well,
I think the stock is down on, is there news on it?
It's it's the same headline from like every day, like Chinese government consider.
Yeah, the stock's not down 20% on that headline today. The stock is down 20% because of the Chinese education headline, right? Which is the Chinese education companies may be forced to become nonprofits. I think that this is a decent candidate, Spencer, to buy some cheap puts or buy some cheap far out calls in and just let it ride. Right. You know how much capital you're risking, right? Whatever you decide to spend on those calls, you give yourself plenty of time. I'm talking several months. The stock got up to, I believe, as high as 18. Yep. That was the all-time high of the stock. It's at 8 right now. Opinions on that one. Again, the thesis is the headlines are going to die down. It's ubiquitous in China. It's not going anywhere. We're all getting shaken out now. This could be one of those obvious trades.
All right, here's my reaction for every Chinese stock under the sun. I just want no part in anything.
You're going?
I'm running away.
But all right. So here's the option chain on DD. I'll zoom in on the call side of it. All right. Again, stock is at $8 right now. The high in the stock was 18 on the day that it went public. Again, I think this is one of those candidates where you can buy some way out inexpensive calls. Right now, I'm looking 119 days out. I mean, that gives me 4 months. You take a crack at the 10s. It's $1.30, $130 a contract. Opinion on that?
Yeah, there is a setup there. Yes, that. I'm sorry. Can you say how much they cost again?
All right. So Brad, shout out Brad, Trading Grounds in the chat. He said he'll buy options with me. He's looking at $10 strike.
Okay.
September 17th.
And how much they cost?
90 cents, dude.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like the worst trade in the world. It's not the worst.
Is it the best trade in the world, Spencer?
I don't know.
All right. We're going.
We're good. We're doing it.
Yeah.
All right. While you do that, I'm just curious. I'm looking up like what the biggest earnings report.
All right. I will put a limit on thin options trades, though.
He's not that stupid. He's dumb, but he ain't that dumb.
All right. Let's see if I stay filled.
I can't. What does that say?
I stay filled, Spencer.
Oh, geez.
All day. Let's go.
September 17th. September 17th. All right.
September 17th, 90 cents, 5 contracts. We have $450 on the line. If this thing were to get back to all-time highs, how much would you make on that, Spencer? So there, it's a $10 strike, $8.
All-time high is 18.
Times 500 shares minus my initial 450. So we make $3,500.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm rooting for you. No,
we're just after it today, baby. Oh, Wish. We got to talk about Wish, Spencer. I think that Wish is the best crack pipe reseller on the internet.
Oh, I think that's not up for debate. Their whole business model is let's go find all the crappiest goods in China and tell you that they're crappy, and you'll still buy them from us.
All right, let's buy something, Spencer, for producer AB.
Did you get a raise or something I don't know about?
I'm just feeling funky with all these Mountain Dews, Spencer. Shout out Chris Folk. Chris Folk, good friend of Benzinga. Guess what he mailed me, Spencer?
A box of Mountain Dew.
He mailed me 60 bangs and 4 12-packs of Mountain Dew.
Yeah, you know, I've had 3 or 4 of those Mountain Dews. I've had more Mountain Dew in the last week than I had in the last 8 years. It's crazy.
All right, would producer AB like this?
Yeah, you know, let's buy something for producer AB. That's a good idea.
For 50 cents?
I can't really tell what I'm looking at though. What? Hold on. Let's
Would
go.
he use this, Spencer?
let's
I don't
go
know what
full
this is for. You know what this is?
You don't know what that's for. I think I know what that is. I don't want to.
Oh, look at this. Look at these cute little baggies. You can store beads in there.
No. Aaron Breed does not need baggies. Is this
Would he
all,
use this?
Is this all paraphernalia? What is this?
This is wish.com, Spencer. Have you ever been to wish.com?
Yeah, like once. Wait. You know what? Buy him the steering wheel.
Wait, did you not know this is what wish. Yes, we're getting him the $2 Barack Obama ring.
Buy him the steering wheel cover.
Get 7. I don't know how this works. All
Dude,
right,
there is no way that this company is secure with your information. I'm sorry. There is just no way.
what ring size do you think he is?
What are the ring size options?
Well, I've got a lot of shit in my wish.com shopping cart. We're going to take out the crack pipes. Oh, yep.
Hey, wait, where's Jason today? I thought he was coming in. Do we know?
Dude, do we ever know?
No, we have no idea ever.
All right, here's the Benzinga address, state,
wait.
Michigan.
Don't hold on. Don't put the information up on there. I took it off.
I have no fear, Spencer.
No. I took it off the screen.
You know what I have fear of?
I actually, yeah, you have a fear of being buried alive.
Yep, that's all.
It's your only fear.
Yeah.
Do you ever have dreams about random positions that you don't actually own? Like, oh, you wake up, oh, okay, I wasn't short Amazon. Oh, I didn't lose 1,000% last night. Okay.
No. I have nightmares about phone calls. Like today, I had some big phone calls this morning that I wasn't super prepared for. And I get nightmares about those. Like I might as well just spend the night getting ready for it rather than sleeping.
Yeah. Wait, Luke, do you have a favorite Olympic sport? Speaking of
Snowboarding, obviously, everybody likes that.
no, I meant Summer Olympics.
Nobody likes the Summer Olympics.
Okay, fine.
Do you?
Yeah, I thought everyone liked the Summer Olympics. No, you're saying no one likes them? I thought everyone liked them. I like them.
What do you watch?
Swimming. Hell yeah.
Oh, come on. How much swimming can you watch, dude?
I mean, and track. Swimming and track, man.
Swimming is cool for like 2 races.
I like races, man. Swimming and track are my favorites. Yeah, Trading Grounds is right. Winter is greater than summer, but summer is still
of
cool.
course. Snowboarding, dude. Oh, I gotta
Wait, Mikey wants to know your fear of getting buried alive under what? Like with what?
Spencer's burning glare. He's a very crabby guy. I don't think people realize that.
Wait, is it safe to bring your screen up on it or no?
Yeah,
it is. No, it's
I'm trying.
no. All right, fine.
Oh, that's my credit card number on it. No, that was
See,
bad.
I told you. I feel like every day is me telling Luke something, being ignored, and then that thing happening.
All right, I'm using Jason's credit card.
As you should. As you should. Chat.
Oh, he's gonna be pissed.
Chat. What tickers are you watching right now? Let's bring.
Well, we got to talk about Wish.
We just did. No.
Oh, come on. We didn't talk about the stock.
Okay, I'm seeing a
Ready?
I'm seeing a quadrupled bottom. I don't know. I'm making that up. Here.
Boom, Spencer. Do you know what I do?
You stay filled.
I stay filled, baby. On its way for producer AB. I don't know which way producer AB leans. So I got him the $2 Barack Obama ring and the $2 Donald Trump ring.
18 karat gold, huh?
$2.
Wow.
How can you not be long Wish.com with prices like that?
Did I ever tell you that after the Wish IPO, because it was around the Super Bowl, I think, I saw an ad for their stock. They like did a commercial. They're like, "We're public on the NASDAQ. Buy our stock." I was like, "Is that even is that legal? Can you even do that?"
Fundamentally speaking, and again, if we're being serious for 8 minutes on this Friday afternoon, I am a big value guy, right? Like I'm not a deep value person where I'm looking for like a sub one price to book, but I'm always looking at valuation and especially EV to EBITDA. Wish is horrible from a valuation perspective. I mean, there is no margin in that business. Revenue would have to grow so exponentially for the company to ever achieve any sort of positive.
Time out. What is EV to EBITDA?
Enterprise value to EBITDA, Spencer.
Okay.
Earnings before interest, tax, depreciation, and amortization. It's not operating income. There you go. That's a simpler way to put it.
Okay. Don't assume everyone knows what you know. Jeez,
you didn't know that you could buy crack pipes on Wish.com. We're all learning a lot.
We didn't all go to the University of Michigan Ross School of whatever. We can't all be as smart as you, Luke. By the way, you guys know that Luke was like valedictorian of his like college class?
And now I just waste my time doing this every day.
You and I ended up in the same boat somehow.
All right. So Wish.com chart is ugly. Valuation is ugly. I see no reason to get into this stock unless the Donald Trump and Barack Obama rings come out amazingly.
Wait, do we have a ETA on shipping or no?
I don't know. Let's take a peek.
Is it like next week or is it like next year?
Shipping by July 30th.
Okay.
When is it going to get here? I don't know, man. It's got to be like 6 weeks. Like we will have forgotten about it by the time it gets here. There's no doubt about that. It's going to show up and we'll be like, what the hell did I order?
Is it coming here? Is it going straight to AB's apartment?
It's coming to the office.
Okay. Cool.
Boom.
Oh, yeah, we would definitely forget about this.
All right, I'm throwing this out to the chat, guys. Wish.com, like the stock, 1. Don't like the stock, 2. I think there's no way to get wrong it.
Can we do a chat challenge? A chat challenge. When do you think these rings will show up? Winner.
Yeah. Yes. All right. If you guys want to do that, if you want to do some wagers on the date that the rings arrive, put the 3 in the chat. If so, we will get that up. And that reminds me, Spencer, we do need to talk about NVIDIA.
Why?
That was our chat challenge for this week.
It's not in the video. We Dimitri used to yell at us.
I'm saying NVIDIA.
Okay. All right.
Is it more important to be right or to not sound like a nerd, Spencer? That's the question to ask yourself.
Wait. Okay. We're getting a few 3s. So they want to do a chat challenge on.
I mean, is it enough, or we're actually going to have like some decent interaction, or is it only a couple? I'm looking for the NVIDIA one.
Steve says August 10th. That's not a bad guess. Don't.
All right, we'll open up a spreadsheet then.
Wait, don't guess in the chat because we won't see it, or it won't count. Luke is going to drop a spreadsheet in the chat, and that's where you can do your thing.
All right, spreadsheet is here. The guys, we ran this on Monday. Okay, Monday, 12:30 Eastern, exactly 4 days ago. Question was, what price will NVIDIA finish the week at? We had the stock split. So this was before the split. People had to guess the price post split.
Right.
A lot of people had trouble with that divide by 4 math. I had to make a couple of adjustments to help your numbers out a little bit, guys. But all right, let's zoom into a 5-day view of the chart. Here we go. Stock is positive on the week. That means Zinger Nation guessed the direction correctly. Both the average and the median guesses were both positive for the week. If we go ahead and we look at the spreadsheet, guys, we're calling the contest right here. 194.50. Okay, 194.50. We have it sorted. Who has the closest guess? Scott Shortridge. Boom. You see it, Spency?
I do.
Scott Shortridge in the chat coming in at 195.
We're at 194.50 right now, so very nice job.
I came in at 203. Overshot a little bit. Overshot by about 2%. So, Scott, shout out Scott. Make sure you email SpencerIsrael@benzinga.com, guys. SpencerIsrael@benzinga.com. That's the email address. You can go ahead and click the Benzinga.
Nice job, Scott. Email
Boom.
me. I'll just pass you along to someone else. But no, in all seriousness,
Good.
we will get you some swag. Wait, nice,
Wins again.
very nice.
Good.
Wait, I got a few of those as well.
Pump and pow, baby.
All right. So back to the wish thing. You want to do a thing about that? And I can't stay till 1, just so you know. I have a.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Does he look like a bitch?
Okay, I have a thing I want. I gotta hop off on before that at like 12,
Me too.
like 50. So we're gonna end at like I don't know 12:55 or whatever.
All right. Well, can we at least check in how our trades are looking that we made on the show?
What is this? We don't let me in with you.
All right. Are we guessing what price the rings are coming?
Yes, please. The people want it. You got to give the people what they want.
All right. AB's rings. We're switching it now. Share only with Benzinga. It is going to the entire internet.
Oh man.
Anyone with the link is now an editor, and we are going to leave this one open. We're not going to close it off, so you will be able to go in, adjust your answers, adjust other people's answers in the future, because we stay filled on this show, Spencer. There it is. Link is in the chat. Spammed it in there a couple times, guys. We're going to ask you to fill out 2 things. 1, you're going to fill out your name. That's in column A. You can choose a nickname. 2, we're going to ask you to put the date of arrival. We'll put that in column C. We have order date. We're just going to plug it in for everybody here. Estimated days to arrive. We'll do the quick little math for you. And then you can put a funny message in column F. Okay.
How do we
Order
count that?
date. What's the date today? We are looking at 23.
Okay.
There you go. Days to arrival. So we're
Wait. Master of Songs is asking a fair question. Where's the benchmark here? What did Wish say again?
It said it's shipping on the 30th.
They said it should be on July 30th. That's what they said. So when does it arrive? I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say August 9th.
Put it in, Spency. All right, HS Luke, that's me. Put it in, Spency. You're going 8-9, no way. Give me 9-2. I might be the street high, baby. 41 days for this thing to get here.
All right.
Just COVID. Okay, that's pretty good.
7/23. Date of arrival. Yeah.
Nobody can say that we don't have fun on this show.
I don't see any.
The show is basically CNBC, but less useful and higher entertainment value.
Yeah, the earliest date. I like it. I like having the earliest date. Spencer sucks.
All right, let's run some math. Here, move our column F over to E. So that way we can get our quickest. We're going to have our latest. We're going to have our average date of arrival, and we're going to have our median date of arrival. Okay, so quickest equals min.
Do you want to get the mode in there as well?
I don't know if there's enough data for that. Nice. Somebody wrote over my median. Thanks, guys.
Be nice, people. Luke could be, watching YouTube videos right now, but instead he's here with us.
I don't have much else to do with my life. I don't have many friends. All right,
Maybe
guys.
let me open
Quickest date of arrival. We have some error here. Min max. How is the min and the max?
Wait, come on. Mine wasn't quickest? What? No, I did make mine. I said 8-9. Yeah, that's pretty damn early. 25? Is that what someone said? Guys, if you don't know, Luke is an Excel power user, like an official Excel / Google Sheet power user. The guy is a wizard with this stuff.
All right, guys. So the earliest date of arrival that anybody is guessing 8/9/2021.
That's me.
That's Spencer. Latest date of arrival 8/9/2025.
That would be that would be late.
We would forget about it by then. For
That
sure.
would be late. Well, I think I would remember. You would forget.
All right. Average 10/22/2021. Definitely thrown off by the 2025 date. We do the median for a reason, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Average is a fucky metric. And then the median is 8/27/2021. Somebody put medium. I don't know what we're going with medium, but we'll take it. There you go. 69 days. There we go.
Wait, is that the median? That can't be.
The median? No, the median was 8/27/2021.
Okay. Cool. All right, Luke, I had fun with you. I did, but I have a call that
I've heard that one before.
I have to get ready for. I have to get ready for this call at 1:00.
What call is it, Spencer?
It is. So I'm actually glad you asked. We are recording the next episode of the Deviate to Win podcast, which is a podcast that we produce with Jason Ader from Spring Owl Asset Management. And the next episode is today. He's talking to Robert Goldstein. Does that name ring a bell? It might. It should. He is the CEO, I believe the CEO of Las Vegas Sands.
And if you guys like Spencer, tomorrow,
He's the COO of Las
9 a.m. Spencer, tomorrow, what are you going to be doing? Why don't you leave us with that?
Vegas. I hate you, man. All right. The Benzinga boot camp is tomorrow, 9 to 5, all day. Educational content. Peter Tuckman, David Green, Tim Quast, Anne-Marie Band, and more. BenzingaBootcamp.com to learn more.
And my understanding was that you wanted to co-host it with Neil
Is that what I said?
rather than myself.
Is that what I said?
All right, guys, if you think that Spencer would make a better host of the Benzinga Bootcamp all-day education on Saturday, tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern, put a 1 in the chat. If not, put the 2. But if we get a lot of 1s, overwhelming support of Spencer, I may not be able to do it. My self-esteem is going to be too crushed.
It would be.
Not that I have other shit to do tomorrow.
It would be a huge sacrifice for you, for sure.
All right, guys, we traded 3 stocks in the show. Let's recap it.
Ron Willis.
Genius
Ron
Brands,
Willis.
GNUS.
Ron Willis, you take that back. You know, Joseph, you take that back. You take that back.
What else do we trade today, Spencer? We bought DD calls September 17th. DD calls, $10 strikes, $90 a contract. And then we hit Roku for a swing trade in the all-time highs. Guys, hit subscribe. Like the stream. We'll be going back and looking at how each of those 3 trades performed on Monday morning.
Wait, one thing before you go, Luke, are you excited for Doge Day today?
Yes.
Yeah? Co-founder of Doge on Moon or Bust, and then Doge Trivia at 3 o'clock?
Yeah, look at it, Spencer. Everybody wants you to do it. Wow.
Wait.
Interactive Brokers is good. I am a fan. You know why? The freaking leverage is insane. I'm spending money I don't have to make these trades. It's crazy, Spencer.
The leverage is insane.
And it's cheap as hell. I paid 2%.
Famous last words. The leverage is insane.
2% a year, Spencer. It's free money. Worst case scenario, you declare bankruptcy.
Yeah, you're young. You have time to recover. All right. I have to hop. Dude's
All
recording.
right.
This is fun.
Wait. One more thing, Spencer.
Yeah.
Can we talk about one more trade?
Yeah.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Benzinga Nation jam-packed show today. Peloton up 5%.
What's up, disciplined investor?
We got Benzinga CEO Jason Raznick here with us.
The man, the myth,